Welcome students. In the class of history. In last class we read about early Vedic period. We read about all the topics of early Vedic period. So today we will study about later Vedic period. The later Vedic period is about 1000 BCE to 600 BCE. In the later Vedic period, the three Vedas are the main source of information. Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharvaveda. If we want to know more about this period, then there are some more religious books like the Brahmanas, the the Upanishads, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata and the Puranas. The later Vedic period is associated with two important developments. The first one is the later Vedic texts refer to the use of shyamas or black metal, which means Vedic age people developed skill to make iron. After this, historians believe that iron came to be used in later Vedic period. Second is, in early Vedic period, Aryans lived in Saptasindhu, but in later Vedic period, they shifted to the Gangetic Valley, which means Aryavrata. Now our next topic is political organization. In this period, no tribal was made the king. It is different from Rig Vedic age. Now kings ruled over territories. Many kingdoms were established in this period. So the first point is, in later Vedic period, Sabha and Samiti lost their importance, and the royal power means king became more powerful. Kingship became hereditary. The elder son became the king. The second point is, kings adopted big names such as Adhiraja and Samrat. Powerful kings performed big and complex sacrifices such as Ashmedh and Rajsurya sacrifices. Ashmedha is like a horse is let free. Wherever the horse goes, that area comes under the king who has sent the horse. Whoever stopped the horse has to fight with the king. Third point is, now taxes had become compulsory in later Vedic period. The king don't have a standing army. Fourth point is, in later Vedic period, the king became more powerful and they increased their area. For this, administration also grew big. In early Vedic period, king had Purohita, Senani and the Gramani. Now in later Vedic period, king appointed one more officer, Amatyas. He assisted the king. These officers collected taxes from the people. Children, now come to the next topic, social life. Family. The joint families were there in later Vedic period also. Males were most important and the position of women fell down. Now they were not participated in the Samiti. Now come to the caste system. The caste was divided into 4 parts. In later Vedic period, people were very strict about their caste. Birth now decided the caste of a person, which means the son of Brahman will become Brahman. He could not change his caste, not his occupation. The second one is, people of different castes were not support to meeting each other. For this reason, society was divided into two parts. One is Brahman and Kshatriyas. They ruled over the people. And the second one is Vaishyas and Shudras. They were the general public. Third one is, in later Vedic period, Brahmins gained more power and the position of Shudras fell quickly. Now we are studying about the four ashrams. The Aryans were divided their life into four stages. The first one, Brahmacharya, Grihastha ashram, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. So the first one is Brahmacharya. Children, in this stage, person received education from his guru. The child went to Gurukul and stayed there. His education was complete. Second is Grihastha ashram. In this stage, person got married and lived family life. The third one is Vanaprastha. In this stage, person gave up all his belonging and went to the forest. And the fourth one is Sannyasa. In this stage, person gave up everything. He moved from one place to another and teaching high values of life. Now our next topic is Gurukul system of education. Aryans sent their sons to Gurukul. That is the residence of the teacher. In Gurukul, student lived as the family member of the Guru's family. The second one is, in Gurukul, they learned Vedas, logic, mathematics, grammar and medicine subjects. The third one is, education was given orally, not in the written. The education was given orally. After completed education, every student gave Guru Dakshina or fee to the Guru according to their capacity. The fourth one is, Gurukul education was only given to the upper three classes. Shudras were not allowed. Next topic is religious life. Children, in this period, means in the later Vedic period, they started idol worship. Brahma, Vishnu and the Shiva became important. Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the protector, and the Shiva, the destroyer. People began to perform big ritual and animal sacrifices to please the god. Children, now come to the quick quiz. The first question of quick quiz, the period from 1000 BCE to 600 BCE is called the later Vedic period. It's true or false? So children, now you have to tell me. We had already done this question. The period from, this is true or false? This is true. The Aryan shifted to Aryavrat during the later Vedic period. The Aryan shifted to Aryavrat in the later Vedic period. The third question is, the life of an Aryan was divided into how many stages? It's 4 stages. Fourth one is, the Aryans sent their dash to a Gurukul. The Aryans sent their son to a Gurukul. The fifth question is, name any one god that became important in the later Vedic period. Answer is Brahma. So, I hope you all are clear. Now come to the economic life. In later Vedic period, agriculture was the main occupation of the people. Barley, rice and wheat were the main crops. In this period, people use iron also for agriculture. For this, crop production increased. Now people domesticated dog, sheep and goat also. Now next topic is occupation. In this period, it means in later Vedic period, there were many occupations such as pottery making, tanning, some new professions such as jeweler, dyer, leather worker and ironsmith. In this later Vedic period, people traded with each other through barter, means give and take system. The Vedic period ended around 600 BCE when small states ruled by kings. The way the Aryan used to live inspired the formation of countries and kingship. Children, I hope you all are clear with this chapter. You are advised to revise what we have learned today. Thank you, students.